Thomas J. Cat family. Today is February the 10th, 2024, and please leave a comment below. I want to teach you five things that I've learned myself. And it's never too late to learn from this insight. Here are 5 reasons on why we can be in situations where we don't have much of a choice, or where we don't have a choice. Number 1, emergencies. Emergencies don't always, well, personally, in my point of view, we don't always get to control all emergencies happening, such as like medical emergencies, financial emergencies, or situational, or rather, in my point of view, situational emergencies. Yes, I don't like it either, but sometimes emergencies put us in situations where we don't have a choice. Second thing is previous bad decisions that were made, and it's understandable. But it's in my point of view, yes, I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's just how you make decisions that tend to help us remember on how to avoid making those mistakes. Thanks to avoid situations where we don't always have a choice. So that's why we should always remember the importance of. So that's why, in my point of view, what I learned from Mark Carmen, sometimes you're wrong. What I learned from Preston Wood, it's okay to admit that you're wrong. And from Champion Forrest, the consequences of sin can put us in situations where we don't always get a choice. The third thing is, there's another thing, and super important, and sometimes putting unrealistic goals on the other people or even yourself. This one's what I learned from Derrick Wyatt. The first thing I learned, we have to work smarter, not harder. It's never too late to set goals on what you want, because if you don't set goals, that means you just work harder, or you tend to over prioritize your needs, and that's something that is an easy fix. Work smarter, don't work harder. The fourth thing is deadlines. We don't always get a choice on what deadlines are like, because here's the problem. Here's a major problem is that sometimes when it comes to deadlines, it's going to come back to emergencies. So we have to tread carefully with deadlines. If we tread carefully on deadlines, means we have to set our goals. That's where we should also remember on the set goals and understand the situational emergencies. And the last thing is that And it's another thing that's important, that always his plan. Always understand to someone else's his point of view, because when we listen to someone's point of view, we can understand their intuition, and we can always ask why they have that intuition. Doesn't mean that they're wrong. Doesn't mean that you can be wrong. Doesn't mean you can be right. There's a fair chance. And there's a fair chance to know that someone can be right. Right, so those are what I can suggest on. So now you know. Oh, so like I said, leave a comment below. Please like, rate, share, subscribe, discuss, and you have a good night.